update video on the markets and my overall MentFunding challenge. But let's start with this trade I made just half an hour ago. My BTC entry is looking good. The market looks bullish. And this was a continuation of this tweet. Boring markets today. BTC is forming a good ICI on the daily, hoping for an entry tomorrow or the day after if it stays good. You could see here the same layout as I have in this picture, and what I was waiting for on the prior tweet was just this ICI forming a little high MB, and you could see it came, then it tapped me in, and now it keeps going. So BTC and the whole crypto market looks very bullish. I think it will continue to be bullish. I also made a tweet, was it yesterday? 2 days ago, sold all my KEYCAT today, will buy back lower. My average was very bad. If entry does not come, we'll just go into dog in me. So let's just jump into the market. As I was talking about, I think the whole crypto market looks very bullish. I think it will continue to be bullish the few next weeks and months. Of course, we will get pullbacks, but I don't see any pullback coming now. The only thing that looks a bit extended is ETH. It's really showing strength, and with strength comes earlier pullbacks. This was an absolute beautiful entry right here. Did not see it before it happened, and therefore couldn't get in, but an absolute beautiful ICI. Bullish market. Let's start all the way from the bottom. You got this accumulation above the EMAs, push above the 200. Then you have this bigger stage 1 right here. You start to form highs above here, so this will be like accumulation MB, MB1. I could probably find entries on smaller time frames inside this action right here. Then you get this MB2, probably good entries in here. Then you get a really big push, MB3, MB4. And as you know, if you have seen my prior videos, after MB4 I expect a pullback. What comes? We get the pullback under the 21 EMA, absolute beauty. Then price, this is a fractal MB1, MMB2, entry I did not take, and then the push again. Absolute blueprint market. I've also talked about having an entry on SBET. I've not entered it yet. I think now price either goes parabolic on ETH, maybe some sideways then parabolic, or a new flush. And then we maybe build a little stage 1 before a new move. But my point was it either goes parabolic and I'm out of the market, or it comes back and gives me an entry, because SBET follows ETH. It's a ETH treasury reserve. And then I expect this stage 1 to continue, and think we will get stage 2 later, because on the weekly time frame it looks very good. You could see the 21 EMA, the black line, holds price up. This shows strength. After such a parabolic move, 40,000%, 4,000%, I mean, price usually just falls off the EMA, doesn't respect anything, but this market does, and that shows intense strength. So I think it will continue, and especially if ETH just does a little stage 1, pauses for some time, lets SBET really absorb the move, then SBET could really explode. to the top side, and yeah, I could see it going over the 200 EMA and making new highs. Not made any new trades on my MentFunding challenge. We have had some good markets. I was looking for a trade in these moves here, but nothing worth came up. You have a lot of stage ones here. And if I then jump down to my entry time frame, you could see there is no, for me, there is no clean trade here. A lot of chop and price just goes. Let's jump back to the validation. Look through these price actions. You could see there's beautiful validation time frame, stage ones, where price catches up to the EMA, the 9 EMA. Yeah, a lot of potential markets, but no clean trades on the entry. Here you could also see some beautiful validation time frame, stage ones. This is a major flush. Let's just go through this market together. Major flush. You have this, I would say this is a big ACK MB. This right here is just accumulation. You could say all this too, but this impulse right there is very strong, shows strength, shows direction in a prior bullish market. Now I don't start at the 3 hour because I've seen these markets before, and when they are under this, they have a good 3 hour and just needs the validation to line up and then the entry. So this is just to spare some time. Down to the 5 minute, you could see accumulation MB. Here we have MB1, MB1, 2, 2, and now it actually looks like it wants to flush. How went below the 21 EMA and could easily continue. Yeah, just a lot of chop in general. Nothing super clean out of ETH and BTC. I have also a small position in Hood. I think I entered it. Yeah, it was around 23, I believe, before the big flush. So I have a good position in that, and just holding. It's showing immense strength. So looking forward to see where it will continue. Sold all my KEYCAT, as I said earlier. Looks like a pretty strong market. I think it will touch the 9 and 21 EMA before the real push. If not, as I wrote in the tweet, I will just put it in dog in me. It seems like that's lacking and still at an okay level. Still holding bonk, moving absolutely beautiful. And this is the coins I'm looking at. Pepe makes beautiful stage 1 here. Thinking this would come near or break all-time highs. Pengu just extended, not looking to get involved here. If this was an FX market, I would look for a flush here, that before new stage 1 and then go. Sold all my Bitcoin USDT and went into KEYCAT, but I've now sold KEYCAT, so that was a smart move. Gained me some capital. MOG also moves beautiful. Accumulation MB, MMB1, MMB2, now sloping the 921 EMA. Currently in a stage 1. Before I expect a stage 2. MOG also looks good, a little bit weaker as you can see. A lot weaker. Yeah. So that's the overall market. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, Nothing I said in this video is financial advice. And make a comment, DM me on Twitter if there is something you want to ask me. And yeah, have a nice day.